If your legs feel weaker when you first stand up in the morning, if climbing stairs has become harder than it used to be, or if you quietly worry that one day you may lose the independence you worked your entire life to protect, pay very close attention, because the first meal you eat after waking up may be playing a much bigger role than you ever imagined. Many adults over 60 believe that losing leg strength is simply something that happens with age. They tell themselves, "I'm getting older, so this must be normal." But what if I told you that the way your body feels today is not only about the number on your birthday cake? What if some of the changes happening in your legs are connected to simple daily choices that you repeat every morning without even realizing their impact? Every morning, millions of older adults wake up, drink a cup of coffee, maybe eat a piece of toast, or skip breakfast completely because they are not hungry. It seems harmless. It feels like a normal routine. But during those quiet morning hours, your muscles are waiting for something important, the nutrients they need to repair, maintain, and stay strong. And when those nutrients do not arrive, your body may struggle to protect the very muscles that help you walk, balance, climb stairs, and get up from a chair with confidence. Your legs are not just muscles. They represent freedom. They are the reason you can take a walk around your neighborhood, play with your grandchildren, go shopping without assistance, travel with your family, or simply move through your home without fear. But here is the part that surprises many people. Muscle decline after 60 is not always caused by aging alone. Sometimes it is accelerated by small habits that seem completely innocent. The good news is that your body still has the ability to respond. Your muscles are living tissues. They can adapt. They can become stronger when they receive the right signals, the right movement, and the right nutrition. I'm Dr. Will, and for years I have studied how nutrition, lifestyle, and daily habits influence the way we age. Today, I want to share something simple but powerful. The morning foods that can help support stronger legs, better balance, and healthier muscle function as you get older. This is not about expensive supplements or complicated routines. It is about using ordinary foods that many people already have in their kitchens. Because sometimes the biggest changes come from the smallest decisions we make consistently. Think about your own mornings for a moment. When you wake up, what is the first thing your body receives? Is it only coffee? Is it a sugary breakfast that leaves you tired an hour later? Or are you giving your muscles the building blocks they need after a long night without food? After several hours of sleep, your body naturally enters a period where it needs nourishment. For older adults, this moment becomes even more important because the body's ability to maintain muscle gradually changes over time. The muscles in your legs, especially, need regular support because they carry your entire body weight every single day. Many people notice the signs slowly. Maybe you used to stand up from your favorite chair without thinking, but now you push against the armrests. Maybe you once walked for an hour comfortably, but now you need more breaks. Maybe you feel less steady when walking on uneven ground. Maybe you avoid certain activities because you are afraid of falling. These moments can feel frustrating, but they are also messages from your body asking for attention. And today, we're going to talk about the foods that can help you answer that message. We will explore the morning choices that provide important nutrients for muscle support, including high-quality protein, minerals, healthy fats, and other compounds that help your body maintain strength. But before we continue, I want to hear from you. How old are you right now? And what is the one activity you never want to lose the ability to do? Is it walking in the park, gardening, playing with your grandchildren, traveling, dancing, or simply being able to move around your home independently? Write your answer in the comments below. I truly want to know, and your experiences can inspire someone else who may be facing the same challenges. Now, there is something very important you need to understand. Many people focus only on exercise when they think about muscle strength, but they overlook a hidden factor that happens before you even put on your shoes in the morning. And this hidden factor may be the reason why some people continue losing strength even when they believe they are eating healthy. The surprising truth is that the first food choices of your day can send a powerful message to your muscles. A message that says either protect and rebuild or continue struggling. And what I am about to reveal next is something many older adults have never been told. It may completely change the way you think about breakfast, muscle loss, and protecting your independence after 60. So stay with me, because the first food we discuss may already be sitting inside your kitchen right now, but most people are eating it the wrong way. The first thing you need to understand about muscle loss after 60 is that it rarely happens overnight. It does not usually announce itself with a dramatic warning. There is no sudden alarm telling you your muscles are becoming weaker. Instead, it happens quietly, day after day, until one morning you realize that simple movements do not feel as easy as they once did. Maybe you notice that carrying grocery bags feels more difficult. Maybe walking up a few steps leaves you more tired than before. Maybe you need an extra push from your arms when getting out of a chair. These small changes are easy to ignore because they seem like normal parts of getting older. But your legs are telling you something important. The muscles in your thighs, hips, and calves are some of the hardest working tissues in your entire body. They support your weight, help you maintain balance, protect your joints, and allow you to stay active and independent. When these muscles become weaker, it does not only affect your strength, it can affect your confidence. A person who once enjoyed morning walks may begin staying home more often. Someone who loved traveling may start worrying about long distances. A grandparent who enjoyed playing on the floor with grandchildren may begin avoiding those moments because standing back up feels difficult. This is why protecting your leg muscles is about much more than appearance. It is about maintaining the life you enjoy. One of the biggest reasons many older adults experience gradual muscle decline is something called age-related muscle loss. In simple words, your body may become slower at building and repairing muscle compared to when you were younger. When you were in your 20s or 30s, your body was extremely efficient at responding to food and movement. A workout or a protein-rich meal could quickly signal your muscles to repair and grow. As we get older, that response becomes weaker. Your muscles need a stronger and more consistent signal. And one of the strongest signals comes from the food you eat. This is why breakfast matters so much. During the night, you go many hours without eating. Your body is still working while you sleep. Your heart is beating, your brain is active, and your muscles are constantly maintaining themselves. But when you wake up, your body needs new resources. Imagine trying to rebuild a house without bringing any new materials. The workers may be ready, but they do not have what they need to complete the job. Your muscles work in a similar way. They need amino acids from protein, minerals that support movement, and nutrients that help your body use energy efficiently. Unfortunately, many traditional breakfast choices for older adults are missing these important pieces. A bowl of sugary cereal may give quick energy but leave your body without enough protein. A piece of white toast may fill your stomach temporarily but may not provide the nutrients your muscles need. And drinking only coffee until lunchtime may keep you awake, but it does not give your legs the support they need after a long overnight fast. This does not mean you can never enjoy these foods. It simply means your first meal of the day is an opportunity to tell your body that maintaining strength is a priority. Now, let me share a story about someone I met who represents what many older adults experience. His name was Robert. He was 68 years old and had always considered himself an active person. He spent decades working, taking care of his family, and staying busy. But over time, he noticed small changes. He stopped taking the stairs as often because his legs felt tired. He became slower during his neighborhood walks. He noticed that getting up from the sofa required more effort. The most concerning moment came when he stumbled while stepping off a sidewalk. He was not seriously injured, but that moment changed the way he looked at his health. He realized he was not just losing strength. He was losing confidence. Robert assumed the answer would be complicated. He thought he needed expensive equipment, difficult workouts, or special products. But when he looked closer at his daily routine, he discovered something simple. His mornings were working against him. He was starting every day with coffee and almost no real nutrition. Once he began focusing on a balanced morning meal with enough protein and important nutrients, he started noticing gradual improvements. He felt more prepared for his daily activities. His walks became easier. He felt more confident moving around. Now, every person is different, and food alone is not a magic solution. Healthy muscles also depend on movement, sleep, hydration, and overall health. But the first meal of the day can become a powerful foundation. And here is something many people do not realize. The food that helps your muscles may also support your balance, energy, and ability to stay active. Because your muscles do not work alone. They communicate with your nervous system. They depend on blood flow. They rely on minerals that help them contract and relax properly. This is why choosing the right breakfast is not just about preventing weakness. It is about supporting the entire system that keeps you moving. But there is one important mistake many seniors make when trying to protect their muscles. They believe that simply eating more food is the answer. It is not. The type of food, the the timing, and the nutrients inside that food matter more than many people realize. And the next thing I want to share may surprise you because it involves a food that has been sitting in kitchens for generations. Yet many older adults underestimate its power for maintaining muscle strength, because the answer is not always found in expensive health products. Sometimes it is found in the simple foods we already have available every day. When most people think about protecting their muscles after 60, they often think the solution must be complicated. They imagine intense workouts, expensive supplements, or special programs that are difficult to maintain. But your body does not need perfection. It needs consistency. The truth is that your muscles respond to the signals you give them every day. A simple morning routine repeated over weeks and months can create a meaningful difference in how strong, stable, and confident you feel. One of the most important signals your muscles need is protein. Protein is not just something athletes need. It is one of the essential tools your body uses to repair and maintain muscle tissue throughout life. Every muscle in your legs is made from thousands of tiny fibers. Every day, these fibers experience natural wear and tear from walking, standing, climbing stairs, and even maintaining posture. Your body is constantly repairing these fibers. But after 60, many people begin eating less protein than their muscles require. Sometimes it is because appetite decreases. Sometimes it is because breakfast becomes smaller and simpler. Sometimes people believe they do not need as much nutrition because they are less active. But this is exactly when your body needs smart nutrition. The first powerful morning food to support your legs is something many people already know very well: eggs. Eggs are one of the most complete natural sources of protein available. Inside an egg are essential amino acids, the small building blocks your body uses to repair muscle. One particular amino acid called leucine plays an important role because it helps activate the process that tells your muscles, it is time to rebuild. This is especially important for older adults because aging muscles often require a stronger signal to respond. Many people make the mistake of eating only the egg white because they think the yolk should be avoided. But the yolk contains many valuable nutrients, including vitamin D, vitamin B12, choline, and other compounds that support overall health. Vitamin B12, for example, helps maintain healthy nerve function. Your nerves are like communication lines between your brain and your muscles. When your brain tells your leg to move, your nervous system helps deliver that message. Strong muscles and healthy nerve communication work together. That is why a nutritious breakfast is not only about building muscle. It is also about helping your body coordinate movement. A simple breakfast could be 2 eggs with vegetables like spinach or tomatoes. You could pair them with a small serving of whole grain toast or another nutrient-rich food. The goal is not to create a complicated meal. The goal is to give your body the materials it needs to start the day. Another excellent morning option is oatmeal combined with chia seeds. Many people think of oatmeal only as a comfort food, but it can be much more than that. Oats contain a special type of fiber called beta-glucan. This fiber helps support healthy digestion and helps create a steady release of energy throughout the morning. Why does this matter for your legs? Because muscles need reliable energy. Have you ever noticed that you feel tired, shaky, or weak when you skip breakfast? That feeling is your body asking for fuel. Oatmeal provides slower digesting carbohydrates that can help you maintain energy without the sudden highs and lows that often come from sugary breakfast foods. When you add chia seeds, you introduce even more valuable nutrients. Chia seeds contain healthy fats, minerals like magnesium and calcium, and fiber that supports overall wellness. Magnesium is particularly interesting because it plays a role in normal muscle function. Many older adults experience occasional muscle discomfort or nighttime leg cramps, and making sure your diet includes enough important minerals can be part of a healthy approach. A warm bowl of oatmeal with chia seeds, a few berries, and perhaps a small amount of cinnamon can be a simple morning habit that supports your body in many ways. But remember, the goal is not to search for one miracle food. Your muscles need a combination of nutrients working together. Think about building a strong home. You cannot build a stable house with only bricks. You need wood, cement, tools, and a strong foundation. Your body works the same way. Protein provides the building materials. Minerals support muscle function. Healthy fats help support your body's systems. Movement tells your muscles they are still needed. And when these pieces come together, you create an environment where your body has a better chance of maintaining strength. Another important food that deserves attention is Greek yogurt. Many older adults do not realize that Greek yogurt can be an excellent source of protein. Compared with regular yogurt, Greek yogurt often contains more protein because of the way it is prepared. A serving can provide a significant amount of protein in a simple, easy-to-eat form. This can be especially helpful for people who do not feel hungry in the morning or who find heavier meals difficult. You can add berries, nuts, or seeds to make it even more nutritious. But choose carefully. Many flavored yogurts contain large amounts of added sugar. Too much added sugar can work against your health goals by making it harder to maintain balanced energy levels. Choose options with little or no added sugar whenever possible. Now, there is another morning habit that many people overlook completely. It has nothing to do with food on your plate, yet it can influence how your muscles feel throughout the day. It is something you do within the first few minutes after opening your eyes, and most people do it incorrectly. Before I reveal that simple habit, I want you to remember something important. Your body is not finished adapting just because you reached a certain age. Your muscles are listening to the choices you make today. A 70-year-old body can still respond to better nutrition. A 75-year-old body can still become stronger with proper support. Progress may look different than it did decades ago, but improvement is still possible. The next step is understanding why some people eat healthy foods but still struggle with weakness, and the hidden factor that can prevent your muscles from fully benefiting from the nutrition you provide. Because the solution is not only what you eat, it is also how your entire body uses what you give it. One of the biggest misunderstandings about muscle loss after 60 is that people often believe the problem begins only in the muscles. But the truth is much deeper. Your muscles are connected to everything happening inside your body. Your circulation, your nervous system, your hormones, your sleep quality, and even the way your body processes the food you eat. You can eat a healthy breakfast, but if your body is not properly using those nutrients, your muscles may not receive the full benefit. This is why maintaining strength is not about one single food. It is about creating the right environment for your body to protect itself. One of the most overlooked parts of muscle health is circulation. Your muscles need a steady supply of oxygen and nutrients. Blood carries the materials your muscles need to repair and function properly. Think about a garden. Even if you have the best seeds in the world, they cannot grow without water reaching the roots. Your muscles are similar. Protein, vitamins, and minerals are the building materials, but circulation helps deliver them where they are needed. This is one reason why staying physically active, even with simple movements, is so important. You do not need to run marathons or spend hours in a gym. Simple activities like walking, gentle leg exercises, standing movements, and balance practice can send a powerful message to your body. My legs are still important. Keep supporting them. Many older adults make the mistake of resting more because they feel weaker. But too much inactivity can create a cycle where muscles become less challenged, and the body begins to reduce the resources it invests in maintaining them. Your body is designed to adapt. If you use your muscles regularly, your body understands they are needed. If you stop using them, your body may slowly reduce their strength. This is why nutrition and movement work best together. Now let's talk about another important morning food that many people do not consider: fatty fish. Foods like salmon, sardines, and mackerel provide important nutrients that support overall health, including omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3 fats are known for their role in helping maintain a healthy inflammatory balance in the body. Why does that matter for muscles? Because long-term, low-level inflammation can make it harder for the body to maintain healthy tissues. Omega-3 rich foods also provide high-quality protein, vitamin D, and other nutrients that support the systems involved in movement. You do not need to eat fish every single morning. Even adding it to your weekly routine can be a valuable step. For example, some people enjoy a small serving of salmon with vegetables, or they add sardines to a whole grain meal. The goal is not to completely change your lifestyle overnight. The goal is to make small improvements that you can actually continue. Now, there is another food that may surprise you because many people think of it only as a side dish. It is the humble sweet potato. Sweet potatoes provide complex carbohydrates that your muscles can use for energy. Many older adults reduce carbohydrates too much because they are worried about blood sugar. But the quality of carbohydrates matters. A sweet potato is very different from highly processed sugary foods. It provides fiber, potassium, and other nutrients that support healthy energy levels. Your muscles store energy in the form of glycogen. When you move, walk, or exercise, your muscles use that stored fuel. A balanced amount of high-quality carbohydrates can help support your ability to stay active. This is why the best morning meals often combine different types of nutrients: protein to support muscle repair, healthy fats to support your body's systems, fiber-rich carbohydrates to provide steady energy, minerals to support normal muscle function. When these pieces work together, your breakfast becomes more than just a meal. It becomes a message to your body that strength and movement still matter. And if this information is helping you rethink the way you approach aging, I want you to do something for me. Share this video with someone you love, a friend, a spouse, a sibling, or a family member who may also be trying to stay strong after 60. Sometimes one simple piece of information can encourage someone to take better care of themselves. And if you are learning something valuable today, tap the like button because it helps this message reach more older adults who need it. Now, let's discuss something even more important, because there is a reason why some people eat protein-rich foods but still experience weakness. The problem is often not only the food itself. It is a hidden morning pattern that can quietly work against muscle strength. One of the biggest mistakes is waiting too long before giving your body nutrition. Some people wake up at 6 or 7 in the morning and do not eat until noon. They may think they are being healthy by fasting, but for certain older adults, especially those struggling to maintain muscle, long periods without nourishment may make it harder to provide the body with what it needs. This does not mean everyone should avoid fasting. Different people have different health situations. But if your goal is to preserve muscle and maintain strength, your first meal deserves attention. Your body needs a reason to rebuild. And that reason comes from the combination of nutrition and movement. Another overlooked factor is hydration. After several hours of sleep, your body naturally needs fluids. Even mild dehydration can affect energy levels, concentration, and how your muscles feel during movement. Starting your morning with water before coffee can be a simple habit that supports your overall routine. Some people also benefit from gentle movement after waking. Before rushing into the day, try simple actions like moving your ankles, stretching your legs, or walking around your home. These small actions help wake up your body. Remember, your goal is not to become a professional athlete. Your goal is to protect the abilities that make your life meaningful. Walking confidently, standing independently, enjoying time with family, doing the activities you love. And there is one final piece of this puzzle that many people never connect with muscle strength, something that happens while you are asleep and can completely change how your body recovers overnight. It is a factor that many adults over 60 ignore, yet it may be one of the biggest reasons they wake up feeling stiff, weak, or less energetic. And understanding this could change the way you approach your mornings forever. Many people believe that the morning is the beginning of the day, but when it comes to your muscles, the story actually begins the night before. While you are sleeping, your body is not simply resting. It is performing thousands of important repair processes. Your brain is organizing information, your immune system is working, and your muscles are recovering from everything they experienced during the day. But as we get older, the quality of that recovery can change. This is why some people wake up after a full night of sleep and still feel like their legs are heavy, stiff, or weaker than they should be. The issue is not always the number of hours you slept. It is also about whether your body had the resources it needed to repair itself. Your muscles need protein, minerals, hydration, and a healthy environment to recover properly. That is why the first meal of the day becomes so important. It is your opportunity to provide your body with what it needs after hours without nourishment. But there is another important factor that many older adults overlook: sleep quality itself. Poor sleep can affect many areas of health, including energy, mood, appetite, and the body's ability to maintain muscle. Have you ever noticed that after a poor night of sleep, everything feels harder? Walking feels more tiring. Your balance feels slightly off. Your motivation to move decreases. This happens because your entire body is connected. When your sleep suffers, your daily habits often suffer too. You may move less, eat less nutritious foods, and feel less motivated to stay active. This creates a cycle. Less movement can lead to weaker muscles. Weaker muscles can lead to less confidence. Less confidence can lead to even less activity. But the good news is that this cycle can be changed with small, consistent actions. One of the most powerful things you can do is create a morning routine that sends a clear message to your body: I am still taking care of my strength. That routine does not have to be complicated. Start with hydration. After waking up, drink water and give your body the fluid it needs after a night of rest. Then, include a breakfast that contains quality protein. This could be eggs, Greek yogurt, oatmeal with added protein sources, or other nutrient-rich choices that fit your lifestyle. Then add gentle movement. Even a few minutes can matter. You can practice standing from a chair several times. You can walk around your home. You can perform simple balance exercises while holding onto a stable surface. These actions may seem small, but they create a powerful signal for your muscles. Your body responds to what you repeatedly ask it to do. Now, I want to talk about something that surprises many people. When we think about muscle strength, we often imagine the large muscles of the legs. But strength is not only about size, it is also about communication. Your brain, nerves, and muscles must work together. Every step you take requires your brain to send signals through your nervous system to your muscles. This is why nutrients like vitamin B12, vitamin D, and minerals such as magnesium are important parts of a balanced diet. They support the systems involved in normal movement and coordination. This is especially meaningful for older adults because confidence in movement often depends on more than just muscle power. It depends on feeling stable, feeling in control, feeling like your body is responding when you ask it to move. Think about someone who avoids walking outside because they are afraid of losing balance. Their muscles may not be the only problem. Their confidence has also been affected. And rebuilding confidence starts with rebuilding trust in your own body. Every healthy breakfast, every short walk, every time you choose movement instead of sitting all day, every time you give your body better nutrition, you are sending a message that your strength matters. Now, there is something else I want you to remember. Do not compare your body today with the body you had 30 years ago. That comparison can create frustration. Instead, compare yourself with yesterday. Can you stand a little easier? Can you walk a little farther? Can you feel slightly more confident? Those small improvements are meaningful. Healthy aging is not about stopping time. It is about giving yourself the best opportunity to enjoy the years ahead. I have seen many older adults completely change their relationship with aging when they realize they still have influence over their health. They stop thinking, my body is failing me, and they start thinking, my body still responds when I support it. That shift in mindset is powerful because hope is not just an emotion. Hope creates action, and action creates change. But there is one final morning food strategy that brings everything together. A simple combination that can support your muscles, your energy, and your independence in a way many people never consider. It is not expensive. It does not require special equipment. And it may already be something you have in your kitchen. What makes it powerful is not just the food itself, but how it works together with the rest of your morning routine. The next insight is where many people finally understand that protecting their legs after 60 is not about fighting aging. It is about working with their body in a smarter way. The most important lesson about protecting your legs after 60 is this: your strength is not determined by your age alone. It is influenced by the choices you repeat every single day. Many people wait until they feel weak before they start paying attention to their muscles. They wait until stairs become difficult, until balance becomes a concern, or until they notice that everyday activities require more effort. But your body does not need to reach a crisis point before you take action. Your muscles are constantly responding to the signals you send them. When you provide the right nutrition, regular movement, proper hydration, and enough rest, you create an environment where your body can continue supporting you. One of the simplest ways to begin is by creating a morning routine built around strength. Imagine waking up and starting your day with a clear purpose. Instead of reaching immediately for coffee and rushing through the morning, you give your body what it needs first. A glass of water, a few gentle movements, a breakfast that contains quality nutrients. These small actions may appear ordinary, but they are powerful because they happen consistently. Let's bring everything together. A muscle-supporting breakfast does not have to be complicated. A serving of eggs can provide complete protein and important nutrients. Greek yogurt can provide a convenient source of protein that is easy to prepare. Oatmeal with chia seeds can provide fiber, minerals, and steady energy. Fatty fish like salmon can provide protein and healthy fats that support overall wellness. A sweet potato can provide valuable energy to help fuel your daily movement. These foods are not magic cures. They do not replace medical care when you need it, and they do not work overnight. But they can become part of a lifestyle that supports your body's natural ability to maintain strength. And remember, the goal is not to become the strongest person in the room. The goal is to protect the things that make life meaningful. Being able to walk through your neighborhood, standing up without fear, carrying your own groceries, traveling with family, playing with your grandchildren, living your life with confidence. That is the true definition of strength. Sometimes we underestimate the power of small habits because they do not create dramatic changes in one day, but health is built through repetition. One nutritious breakfast does not transform your body. One walk does not rebuild your endurance. One good night of sleep does not change everything. But hundreds of small choices repeated over time can completely change the way you feel. Think about a savings account. A single dollar may not seem important, but consistent deposits over years create something valuable. Your health works the same way. Every positive choice is a deposit into your future independence. And I want you to remember something very important. It is never too late to start caring for your muscles. I have spoken with many older adults who believed they had already missed their opportunity. They thought, I am too old to become stronger. But the human body is remarkable. Even later in life, your muscles can respond to proper support. You may not build strength exactly the same way you did at 25, but improvement is still possible. A stronger tomorrow begins with what you choose today. This is why I always encourage people to focus on progress instead of perfection. You do not need a perfect diet. You do not need an extreme exercise plan. You need simple habits that fit your real life. Because the best health routine is not the one that looks impressive. It is the one you can continue. And if today's information helped you see aging differently, take a moment to share this video with someone you care about. Maybe it is a spouse who has been feeling weaker. Maybe it is a friend who has stopped doing activities they love because they are worried about their balance. Maybe it is a family member who needs a reminder that their health still matters. Sometimes sharing the right message at the right time can encourage someone to take the first step toward a healthier future. Now, before we finish, I want you to think about one question. What is the one physical ability you are most determined to protect as you get older? Is it walking, gardening, playing with your family, traveling, or simply being able to take care of yourself independently? Your answer matters because it reminds you why these small habits are worth the effort. The reason we care about muscle strength is not because muscles are only about strength. They are about freedom. They are about confidence. They are about continuing to live the life you enjoy. And there is one final message I want you to remember. Do not wait for weakness to force you to pay attention. Start supporting your body while it is still capable of responding. Your morning routine is not just the beginning of your day. It is an opportunity. An opportunity to tell your body that you value your independence. An opportunity to invest in the years ahead. An opportunity to keep moving forward with confidence. I'm Dr. Will, and my goal is to help you understand that healthy aging is not about giving up the things you love. It is about making smarter choices that allow you to continue enjoying them. Your age is a number. Your habits are your power. And every morning gives you another chance to support the body that has carried you through your entire life. If you want me to continue bringing you simple, practical health information designed to help you stay stronger, more active, and more independent, please subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. Share this video with someone who needs this message. And remember, every healthy choice you make today is a gift to the person you will become tomorrow. Stay strong, stay confident, and keep moving forward.